So I'll give you guys a recap of what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks since my last episode. So we finished the 60-day Dig Deeper challenge on July 2nd. During that week, we took a week off, but it was a recovery phase for him. I didn't do any workouts during the week. I just took time off. My body needed like a little break from everything that I've been doing since May, and I kind of needed to figure it out what was gonna be next for me into this journey, right? So, is it this the last episode for my weight loss journey? Maybe it's it like a new beginning for something else, maybe. So, not sure. Oh, I'll give you guys out. You had to wait until the end of the video to find out, so I will give it to you right now. But I'll tell you what I kind of learned the last 2 weeks. So I speak about a lot of developmental pieces, personal growth, and one of the things that I learned during this whole journey, I would say journey in general, not so much the last 2 weeks, is how to be positively selfish, right? So for me, for you, that will have a different meaning, but for me during this challenge, it meant that I needed to put myself first before anything else in order for me to achieve the goals that I was trying to get to. So in this case, I wanted to lose weight. I needed to reconnect with myself, and I wanted to feel better about who I was. And being selfish definitely helped me get through this last 60 days, right? And it prepped me to go into the next chapter of my weight loss journey. And I had to say that within that 60-day period, I had what Shanti calls the implementation dip. So it's you must go down to go up, and it's in reference to failure and fear, and how those two things are not bad things, but they are good things, right? So if you don't fail, if you don't have fear of what's to come in your journey or anything that you do, it's like you had to get those feelings in order to improve yourself and get better. So I remember so many times that I felt that oh my God, I can't do this anymore. It's too hard. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. Am I going to be able to stay consistent? And let me tell you, feeling those two things, it helped me tremendously to get to where I am right now. And if you are in a journey and you ever feel those two things, let me tell you, it's completely normal and it's part of the process. So being fearful and feeling that you're gonna fail is completely fine. And I feel that I felt all of that during the 60 days, and it just literally prepared me to what's coming up next in my journey. So don't think of those two things as bad things. They are not. They're really good for your development and your growth, and are very important piece of your journey or when you're reaching up a goal. It's been 2 weeks since my last episode, guys. So a lot had happened, and I will give you guys a little breakdown of what I did for the last 2 weeks. So the last 2 weeks started July 2nd. That was my last 60 day into the Shanti Dig Deeper challenge. So July 2nd was the last day that I completed the challenge. So for a week after it was phase 5, we went into a recovery week, right? So recovery week was last week for me. During that week, you had a schedule. Most of the workouts were like low intensity kind of recovery week, but I just took the whole week off. I did not work out for the whole week, and I really needed that time for myself, because if you guys have been following, I've been doing this since like May, and it's been workouts every day since I started the journey. And the days that I was off, I would take off based on the calendar. So that was that. So recovery week, I did not work out. I didn't do anything. Just took time for myself. And then you could say that I officially finished the program July 2nd. And that was the end of the 60 days. So let's go over my results for the last 60 days. So for you who have followed me since I started making my videos, I always reference to May 17 as my first day where I took measurements, I stepped into the scale, and I got a number. So for the last 8 weeks, I've been doing measurements around my waist, my chest, hip measurement 1 and hip measurement 2. But this week is going to be a little bit different because I'm not giving you the weight and I'm not giving you guys any measurements. All I'm presenting you with is my before and after pictures, which will be considered my official pictures from my first challenge, right? So I took the first picture on May 17, and today's date is, of course, you'll see this video on Thursday, but today's date is Tuesday, July 14th. So those results for this week is like last 2 weeks I didn't work out, didn't do anything, including my last week into the challenge. And as a reminder, last day was July 2nd. So I'll leave the pictures here for you guys to see. And I'll tell you guys this much. I'm very proud of myself. Like I keep saying, I'm not losing weight just to look good, but just to feel good about myself and improve my self-esteem. And I feel like I achieved that, and I feel so much better about myself. So yes, I have seen results. Yes, I lost 15, I think 17 pounds in total, and many inches off. But how I feel internally is more gratifying than just a number. So going into my next chapter, I think I will focus more on how my results make me feel rather than seeing a number and any physical appearance or changes, if you want to say. And I know it's going to be tougher, but I want to go with a mindset that I had accomplished so much within the last 60 days that anything that I do going forward is just going to be a different challenge. And if I started my journey, it definitely will help me get into whatever else is I want to do. So I leave the pictures for you guys to see. Give me your opinions. If you see any difference, I know there's a difference, but if you want to leave your comments, please do so. And let me know, like, if you've been watching this from the beginning, if you feel that it had helped you in any way possible, let me know. And as I move on into my next chapter, which I still don't know what it's gonna be, if you feel that it had helped you get to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve for your own personal development. So you made it to this piece of the video, which I think is super important. I mentioned earlier that I'll let you guys know if this is it for me or if we are moving on to better, newer things. So it is the end of my 60 days deeper challenge, unfortunately. However, I'm moving on to the next challenge, which is the Shanti training camp, right? So yay, I'm not just stopping at 60 days. I'm going for more. This challenge will be a little bit different because it seems to be, and let me take a peek at the schedule so I can give more reference to you guys. It is like a sport kind of workout training schedule. And the first week is called preseason week 1, which is the week that I'm on now. And it's intense. There is interval, sport training, total body circuit, is a strength day. There's a stability day, recovery day, and game day. Game day, it has 3 workouts, and those 3 workouts are not fun. So he is posting every week calendar, so we don't know what's coming up for every week. I think I like that. It's kind of like a what's gonna happen, keep you on your toes, and kind of prep you for the next week. So that is what's happening. I'm not just stopping. This upcoming video will be considered like chapter 2 into my weight loss journey. So what I'm focusing more now in this chapter, new chapter starting this this week, but you guys see the video this week, is around my nutrition. So for this last 60 days, I was not doing any diets, and I still managed to lose weight in inches, but I want to see if I put more effort into my eating habits and what I put on my plate, if that has any difference. I know it will have any difference, but I want to be more structured around my nutrition. So, and what else? What I'm hoping to gain in this new chapter is more confidence. Like I said, I don't want to just to look better, but I want to continue to feel better. And then, and rather than have progress pictures that'll let me know, hey, this is how you're looking now, is I want to focus on how does that make me feel, right? So Sean's post for last week, it goes over about that, like your personal growth and how you feel about yourself rather than just doing things for others. So it goes back to me when I said that was positively selfish about myself. So I'll be more selfish going into the next chapter, because it definitely worked out for me. So I will continue to do that. So I prioritize what I want to do rather than what other wants to do, so I can accomplish my goal and continue to move forward in my journey. So this is it for this week, guys. So pretty quick video, a little overview of what I did for the last week, what's coming up for me. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about my results for this last 60 days challenge that I just completed, and what are you hoping to see in my chapter 2 of my weight loss journey. Anything specific that you would like more information, please DM me. I'll also give you guys my Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time.